Introduction and how to tune into the sanctuary. Murdo MacDonald-Bayne. The letter shared below is the first letter heralding Murdo's setting up of the sanctuary of the silent healing power circles. These letters are shared to help with the elimination of all forms of distortions, miasma, and illusions of us being isolated from our life source of being. In order to experience permanent healing from any form of physical or mental disturbances, it is necessary to infuse our spirit mind body beingness with the pure truth of life, which is the only key to our lasting freedom. And you shall know the truth, and this truth shall set you free completely. The creative source and I are one is the great truth, and the work of this platform is to attune all to the love and peace emanations of the pure love essence within us, whilst also transforming the human mind with the truth of being. This innermost sanctuary of love is the sanctuary of the pure love essence that is within each soul. This is the sanctuary not made by human hands. It is the inner reality of the pure eternal life indwelling all its expressions. This is the innermost sanctuary of love, where there is pure love, pure peace, and the pure truth of our wholeness in life. I welcome you, dear beloved, for as you are tuned in, the pure love essence is with you, and feel free to ask for whatever you desire to be made manifest in your reality, and if it is in love, then know that it will be done unto you. Expect love, expect peace, expect joy, expect healing, and expect the pure illumination of your wholeness with all that is, the pure essence of love. Ensure you are in a relaxed place where you're free from distractions, and let the pure love healing essence work in you. The Sanctuary of the Silent Healing Power. Murdo MacDonald-Bayne. Letter 1. Today more so than ever before does the world need our help through prayer, not the ordinary form of prayer you hear on all sides, but the real expression of the love and wisdom that is being continually mediated to us from the spiritual heart of the universe. In the past this has been disregarded because it has not been understood. Today we are approaching the most decisive events the world has ever known. Man's own thoughts and emotions are about to be reverted back to him. The atmosphere surrounding us is filled with fear, hate, and possessiveness bred in every form of occupation. Not only are the nations turned against each other, but every individual is full of antagonism. These thoughts and emotions are continually influencing everyone who is ignorant of the fact. Sickness is on the incline instead of the decline. There are more hospitals now than ever before, and still there is not enough. No matter how many are built, they are filled overnight. Mankind is virtually committing suicide. The great question is there any hope? And the answer is, yes, there is hope, and help is at hand. This separation in the mind of man is surely coming to an end. There is a specific current of divine life in the form of love, wisdom, and healing power flowing from the great supreme fountain of life itself through the majestic angels of our sun world. This outflow is now asserting its presence upon the earth. This life current of healing is charged with knowledge and understanding, heralding in the new coming age. For the first time in human history, solar angels are in direct communication with our earth plane. This influx of the Christ power will awaken the consciousness of man to the love and wisdom and healing power waiting to serve him. Our old system of thought will be discarded, and the angelic consciousness in man will unfold to reveal the existence of the eternal, ever-present infinite life immanent in mankind, dissolving all separateness, all antagonisms, hates, and possessiveness, which is the root of all sickness in mankind, the temple of the living God. A great angelic spiritual center is now beginning to express to the world a spiritual essence of thought, vibration, and upliftment, and silent healing power, the rays of which cover the earth. Mighty work is about to be done in your midst, and you can take part in it. The sanctuary of the silent healing power has been set up for this purpose. This healing essence can be felt as it is received and expressed out again. The sick have been healed, the unhappy have been uplifted, and all needs have been supplied. Special times are necessary for receiving this wonderful power in conjunction with the sanctuary of the silent healing power. Special help is given to those who ask for it, those in sickness, distress, unhappiness, and want, doubt, and confusion of mind. All in need can apply for this help, which is given freely. Help us to charge the atmosphere with this power of love, wisdom, and healing, and soon all adverse influences will begin to dissolve away. The world needs your help through your cooperation with the mighty angelic forces now waiting to assist mankind through you. This service is free to all through the Sanctuary of the Silent Healing Power. How to tune into the Sanctuary. I am very glad to hear from you regarding the first circular letter with reference to the Sanctuary of the Silent Healing Power, and to know that you are eager to take part in this great and grand work for humanity. It will give you great satisfaction to know that by this means you are doing more for humanity than you could ever do in any other way whatsoever. You will be pleased to know that sanctuaries of the Silent Healing Power have been established all over the world, in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, India, and in the mighty Himalayas, Great Britain, Holland, Sweden, Norway, Germany, Italy, and other European countries including Russia. All over the earth these sanctuaries will be working in conjunction. Above the mighty Himalayas there has always been a mighty spiritual center of which the physical world has never heard. Masters are in direct communication with this mighty power for the upliftment of mankind. I myself, when in the Himalayas with the Masters, made contact with these great angelic forces. Call it the Christ power if you wish, for that is what it is. Others call it by other names, but it is the one great infinite light and love that surrounds the earth, being directly mediated to earth through the medium of the solar angels. This one power is linked up in every living soul on earth and is the only source of our being, though few are aware of it. By our conscious awareness of it we open ourselves to it, and by our acceptance of it, it expresses itself through us. We become God's channel for the unfoldment of this angelic power latent in all. God is the only living being there is, and you live because He lives silently within you and becomes active in your life immediately you become aware of Him. The atmosphere surrounding the earth, as I explained in my communication to you, is permeated with the thoughts of mankind, thoughts of sickness, hate, jealousy, and antagonism between individuals, groups and nations. Ignorant man is continuously reacting to this thought atmosphere, and by doing so not only adds to it but is drawing these conditions upon himself or herself according to the attitude of mind they hold, creating more misery for themselves and others. Fear rules the heart of most men and women. Everyone is afraid of something and few trust each other. Confidence has disappeared and mankind is divided against itself. Although we are all linked up in the great angelic stream of life which is love, wisdom and healing, yet the mind of man is not receptive to it because he has never felt it or become aware of it, being ruled by the emotion of fear and by other influences that surround him. But our work will definitely help to change all this. Now let me explain to you the state required so that you can join in the receiving and expressing of this mighty force that will revolutionize the thinking of mankind. 1. The mind must be free from disturbances, steady, light and glad, open to this power that will free the life in all its beauty and loftiness. This will become more evident to you as you tune in at the specific times advised in this communication. 2. You must endeavor to get rid of the habit of the invasion of troubling thoughts, wrong feelings such as envy, jealousy, anger, reaction to things, people, circumstances, and the confusion of ideas about the various religions, philosophies, and systems that cling to the mind. 3. You must not struggle with these things, for you will note that this makes things worse, and as you discern deeply you will see that these things matter little because they are relative to you and have no power except the power you give them. For life, love and wisdom is free and natural and is not affected by any of these things or conditions, and it is with this life alone we are concerned and nothing else, it being the only reality. If you struggle with thoughts and wrong movements that come to you from outside, you make them your own, and this only further disturbs the nature and makes it more difficult for the force to work. 4. To be a real help in the expression of this divine power, your mind must be quiet and at peace so that the force can be received and expressed in its true nature, love and wisdom. 5. You will observe that these instructions supersede all other systems or studies of the past. Even the studies of the art of the mind does not compare with it, neither can you compare it with any form of meditation you have tried. Neither is it that vacant state of mind that most people engage in, for this allows the mind to open to all the influences of the thought atmosphere that surrounds you. It does not matter to what religion or sect you belong, it is this one power that acts though all, even if most people are blind to it. To be a real channel you must study these instructions and try to grasp their full and deeper meaning. The state required is a state of awareness, alertness, with the mind calm so that nothing can disturb it. The mind is then not ruffled or agitated, If activities come from outside, there is no reaction to them and these pass across the mind, leaving no trace, as I explained in one of my lectures, like a flight of birds crossing a windless sky. Even if the most violent events take place outside, there remains that indestructible peace that passes all understanding, that peace of the Christ within. In this state you will be in tune with that angelic power of love, wisdom, and healing, and you will be of real service to the world. 6. You must not try to give this angelic power a mental form nor add anything to it, but remain calm, composed, unexcited, impersonal. It certainly means not only a presence but the presence. You need not try to define it or turn it into an image of the presence, for this presence in its nature is infinite. What it has to manifest of itself or out of itself, it will do inevitably by its own power when there is a sustained acceptance by you. Many will feel the thrill of the mighty power pouring through them, and this of itself is ample reward, for it leaves its presence with you. It is impossible to imagine the great benefits you yourselves will derive, for it fulfills every personal need as well. 7. Now let me explain to you the times when you can take part in the broadcasting of this angelic power for the benefit of all mankind. The most positive time of the day is 12 o'clock noon, when the sun is at its meridian, and every 3 hours afterwards are suitable times, such as 12 noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and so round the clock daily. It is not necessary for you to engage in all these times. The times most suitable to you for a few minutes wherever you may be is all that is necessary. This is also the time for all throughout the world. You will note that as the earth revolves and as the work will cover the whole earth, there will be a continual flow of the divine power moving round the world. There will be no time when this love and wisdom will not be dissolving away the chaotic atmosphere created by mankind. At the same time, mankind will receive the angelic power in his or her own heart and mind to make it his or her own. Thus your work will be the greatest blessing that has ever been offered to the world, for the Christ can live again in the hearts of man and woman. As this message has been given to me, so it is passed on to you. May this love and wisdom of our glorious, indescribable, adorable, loving Father, Mother God, and the light of His mighty angels surround you in your great and glorious work. Prayer. Our Father, Mother God, we are all Thy children. We are seeking our way back to our source, the abode of light. Show us the one highway of common realization to where all bypaths must eventually lead. All religions are but branches of the one tree of truth, some yet unaware of the one life within that tree, which is the only reality. Help all to see this life. In the one temple of silence, the chorus of many religions is heard by Thee, yet their differences serve to separate us from each other. Teach us to chant in that one harmony of love, so that the melody of all souls shall sing as one with universal understanding of the one life and immortality. 𝗦 MacDonald-Bayne.